Hannah was very sad because she didn't have any children, even though her husband loved her very much. She went to the temple to pray to God and ask him for a baby. She promised God that if she had a baby, he could come to live at the temple and serve God. Eli, the chief priest, heard her praying and said a prayer for her too. Later on, when she was back home, God answered her prayer and gave her a baby of her own. He was called Samuel. When Samuel was a bit bigger, Hannah took him to live in the temple to serve God. Every year she would come to see him and bring him a new coat. And she had lots of other babies. Samuel worked hard in the temple, serving God, but Eli's 2 sons were bad priests and took things that were God's for themselves. One night Samuel was sleeping in the temple to make sure the lamp didn't go out. He heard a voice calling him, "Samuel!" He thought it was Eli, so he went to see what he wanted, but Eli told him to go back to bed. He heard the voice again and went to see Eli, but Eli sent him back to bed. The 3rd time Samuel heard the voice, Eli realized it must be God calling him, so he told Samuel what to say. This time when God called him, Samuel said, "Speak, your servant is listening." Then God gave Samuel a message for Eli about his bad sons, that God was going to punish them. In the morning, Samuel told Eli the message from God, and Eli knew God would do what was right. As Samuel grew up, he always listened to God and gave people his messages.